In this video, we are going to learn how to add assignments to your MasterStudy LMS courses. So let's get started. As you can see, we're using the MasterStudy LMS demo site for this tutorial. In order to use the assignment feature, first we have to enable the add-on or ensure that the add-on is enabled. For that, we're going to click on MasterStudy over here, and then you can find this add-ons section. So if we click over here, it will view all the add-ons available. You need the paid version of MasterStudy LMS to access the add-ons. You can get MasterStudy LMS Pro from the link in this video's description. So from here, we can see that the assignment add-on is already enabled. If not, you can enable it just by clicking on this toggler. Once it's enabled, you can click on this settings icon over here, which will take you to the assignment settings. Alternatively, you can click on assignments settings over here as well. Either way, it's going to take you to the same section. Now here you can take a look at some of the important settings of the assignment. First of all, you can set the number of allowed attempts to pass the assignment. So you can add either 1, 2, 3, it's up to you. We're going to allow only 2 attempts. The next one is the file attachments for assignments. We're going to keep this enabled so that the students will be able to upload their assignments. The next option is the number of allowed attachments. So we can specify the maximum number of attachments allowed per assignment. So we are going to add 2 over here. The next option is the max file size in megabytes. You can set the maximum file size allowed for each attachment in megabytes. We're going to write 5 MB. But you can add even higher or lower size. The next option is the file extensions allowed to upload. So there are various file extensions that you can see over here. You can specify what type of file attachment you want to include. There's JPG, there's JPEG, DocX, PPT. So there are all these file types. You can either remove them or add in your own file types if required. But we're going to leave it as it is and move on to the next option, which is allow audio recordings for assignments. So if you enable this, students will be able to record an audio and upload to the assignment. So this is a very unique and nice feature to have. So we're going to enable this. You can also specify the size of the recording. So we want to add only 80 megabytes, but you can set higher or lower as per your requirement. The next option is the video recording for assignments. We found this to be another unique and interesting feature for assignments because students will also be able to record videos and upload to their assignments if you enable this option. And like the audio recording, you can also specify the maximum size of the video recording. For this, we are going to allow only 100 megabytes. So once you are done, you can simply click on Save Settings and your assignment settings will be saved. Now let's go ahead and add an assignment to one of our courses. So we're going to go to Courses over here, and you can see that the demo site actually gives us a lot of courses to work with. So let's select this course, Graphic Design Essentials. We're going to click on Edit with Course Builder. And if you want to learn how to create courses in MasterStudy, how to create quizzes, how to design certificates, etc., we have tutorials on these topics. You can find these in the video description. So as you can see that the course curriculum is already set up, so we don't have to add anything extra. We're simply going to click on this Add Lesson button. And from here, we can see there's the assignment option. So we're simply going to click on it, and the assignment will be added to this section. The first thing that we have to do is we are going to enter the assignment name. And after this, we can select there's the assignment. There's also the Q&A tab. We can create a Q&A for this assignment, but we're simply going to click on the assignment tab and create the assignment first. So in the assignment attempts, we can specify the number of attempts. We are going to write 2. The passing grade, we can write from 0 to 100. We're going to add 75%. And you can also see the grade over here. So the 4.5 grade is 80% to 89%, or the A grade. So you can see the table. It's going to show you the grades, points, and the range over here. So we are going to keep it from 70 to 79%, which is the A minus, and that's going to be the passing grade. Next, we can add assignment content. So let's go ahead and add some content. Okay, so these were some pointers for the students so they can understand what they have to include within the assignment. You can also insert media files, insert links so that students will be able to better understand what they have to do. So after that, you can also add assignment materials to it. So if you click on browse files, you can include your own files and students will be able to look at it, download it. It will be easier for them to complete their assignment. So once you are ready, you can click on this create button and it's going to create the assignment. Now we have an assignment over here. Now let's take a look at how this assignment looks like from a student's perspective. So we're going to start this course and we're going to directly go to the assignment. And here is the assignment. This is how it looks like. So from here, we're going to click on start assignment. And if we click over here, we can look at the requirements and this is what the students are going to see. So after looking at that, students will be able to write up their assignment over here. So I have written a text over here. We can make this bold. We can also add links and we can do some basic text editing over here. And after that, we can see there are three options. We can attach files. And since we enable the audio and video attachment, you can see that we can record audios, we can record videos as well. But we are not going to use these options. We're simply going to attach our PDF. So we're going to click on this button and find our PDF. And it's uploading. All right, so we have attached our PDF to this document. Now, after everything is complete, students will be able to save this as draft. So they can return to this assignment at a later time and then complete it if it's required. But we are simply going to click on Submit button and submit our assignment. And as you can see, it says your assignment pending review. So our assignment has been submitted. Now let's see how the instructors will be able to evaluate this assignment. To evaluate this assignment, we're going to go to the dashboard and from here we can select student assignments. So from here, if we click on over here, we can see that this is the assignment and we can click on review. And over here, we can see the paragraph that the student wrote, and this is the PDF. We can download this PDF and take a look at it. So let's go ahead and download it. And okay, so this is the PDF. And after looking at it, we can write our review over here, and we can also add a grade. So let's add a grade point. We're going to award A. And if you want, you can also see the table and write any paragraph or any indications if you want. For example, if you want to tell the student that they made some errors, you can include those over here, or you can write some pointers or word of encouragement. It's up to you. We're simply going to write well done. And you also will be able to attach a file, record audio, or record video. So once we are done, we can simply click on publish. And you can see that the assignment has been published. Now, if we click on student assignments, here you can see that it says passed and it's also showing us the grade. Now, as a student, how will the student be able to view their assignments? Let's see. So if we go to the student dashboard and click on assignments, here is the results. We can see it's passed. So if we click on more, it's going to show us the details. All right. If we click on review, we can see our instructor's message over here. And if the instructor had attached any files, audios, or videos, we would be able to see over here. Okay, so that is how you can add assignments to your courses using MasterStudy LMS. Now there's another way to add your assignment, and that is by clicking on MasterStudy and clicking on assignments. So if you click on assignments, it's going to bring you to this section. From here, you can click on add new assignment button and create another assignment. For example, let's create one from here. We can write a title over here. We can set the assignment attempts. We can set the passing grade, and we can write content over here. And we can also add assignment materials if you wanted, but we're simply going to click on create, and the assignment has been created. But we haven't actually attached this to any course. To attach it to any course, we can click on add to course from here, and then we can select any course where we want to add it. Let's add it to this course and click on next. And this course has two sections. We want to add it to the after intro. Now add lesson. Now we're going to add. And that has been added. Now, if we go back to the courses section and select this course, we can see that the assignment has been added over here. Now, there's another way to find the assignments. So if you have assignments created, you can simply click on search materials, select the assignment you want, and click on import one materials to this section. Also, you can make multiple selections if you want, but we only want to include one. Alright, so this way you can add assignments to your courses. So this is another way through which you can add assignments to your courses. Now, before we end this video, we are also going to look at the pricing of MasterStudy LMS. So MasterStudy LMS has annual and lifetime plans. Let's start with the annual plans. The first one is the starter, which is free. So MasterStudy LMS does give you a free version, which gives you a free license, free updates, community support, and a starter theme. You'll have all these features available to you to create your LMS website, but you'll be missing some of the pro add-ons and features, which are really important if you want to scale up your LMS business. The next plan is the single site license, which is normally available for $149, but with a discount, it's now available at $99 per year. This is for one site. It gives you updates for 1 year, priority ticket support, along with the starter theme. The next plan is the 10 site licenses, which is normally available for $299, but with the discount, it's available for $199 per year. This gives you 10 site licenses, updates for 1 year, priority ticket support, and the starter theme. And the final plan is the unlimited plan, which is normally available for $599 per year, but with the discount, it's available for $399, and this gives you the unlimited site licenses, the updates for 1 year, and the other two is priority ticket support and starter theme. Now, with these paid plans, you will get access to some of the powerful add-ons and features to scale up your LMS business, such as statistics and payouts, AI Lab, Udemy Importer, prerequisites, online testing, trial courses, RIP content, co-instructors, and much more. Okay, so for the lifetime plans, you can also pick these. As these are one-time payments, they might look a little bit expensive, but since this is just a one-time payment, you pay for this once and the plugin is yours forever. So if you want to get MasterStudy LMS, you can check our video description for a link. So that brings us to the end of this video. We hope that it was helpful for you. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more helpful videos such as this one. Thank you for watching. See you next time.